basketball fans, it's March and it's time to talk hoops. With Mike DePill and Andrew Seiler, I'm Mike McGuire. We're here with another Chi-Town Daily News Sports Chat. Boys, is this truly a Big Ten year for the NCAA? Who do you think's going deepest from our area teams, from our region?
I don't know if it's a Big Ten year, but I'll say that the team that advances the furthest is Wisconsin.
That's ballsy.
I'm just not seeing it. I think Wisconsin could be a second-round victim. Easy. I think either UNLV or Georgia Tech could take them out. I like that team, but they're an overachiever. It's nothing held against them. They play better than their talent, suggests they should be.
Wisconsin. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying I like Ohio State, but
I think Ohio State's going to go the farthest. I think Wisconsin could have problems if Notre Dame gets hot shooting if they see them in that round, and I don't see them getting past Florida either. Because Florida, they're great. You hear all about Noah, but you never hear about Al Horford, who's the X factor for them. He's a great basketball player, and I don't think they got anyone who can answer for him. For two big guys up there.
They put Brewer on Alondo Tucker, and that's
shut him down there. Well, all right, boys. Then who do you see as your Final Four?
I don't see any Big Ten teams in the Final Four.
No.
I got my Final Four is we got UCLA down in the West, and in the Midwest, Florida's the 1 seed, but I'm going with Maryland.
Really? That's a ball. They've struggled a little lately.
They have. In the South is my biggest shocker. This is the George Mason. I got Louisville.
Wow.
They've been really hot lately. They've been on an incredible winning streak. They can put something together in that bracket.
They got two twin 7-footers in the first round with Stanford. I mean, that's a tough game right there.
It's going to be tough. Yeah, but I think they get out of it. I really do.
How about you, buddy? Oh, I'm sorry.
And then, I got the last one up in the East seed. I'm going to go with the Tar Heels, North Carolina.
That's a tough bracket right there.
It is. Well, they're all tough brackets.
Well, Jesus, Texas and Georgetown. I mean, you can.
I love Texas. I really want Kevin Durant to make it, but you can't root against it. I mean, you can't pick against Tar Heels, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm going very different, with mine. I have Florida. I mean, as much as I don't want to have them out there, I mean, it's a gimme to me.
Florida, they struggled in February. It's time to repeat too.
And they could, but they look like a juggernaut late.
Hadn't happened for quite a while.
Yeah, I like Georgetown.
Very nice.
I like, I'm split right now between Ohio State and Texas A&M. Maybe one of you can convince me one way or the other. And then I like UCLA.
I've gone back and forth too, so I'll be no help. I did settle on Ohio State coming out of that bracket. I like Florida, and I like Kansas and Georgetown, the other one. And then when you talk about the finals, I see Kansas and Georgetown meeting in the finals in the All-Simpsons final with, Julius Hibbert versus Mario Chalmers. So it'll be a good one for Simpsons fans. And then ultimately I see Kansas winning it all. They're a really deep team. They got 4 guys averaging more than 10 points. Got a lot of different ways to hurt you, and they're well coached. I think they're going to do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out and say I'm gonna take Georgetown. I think that Jeff Green.
Oh, he's a stud.
And I love the way he plays. Just fills up every stat. Reasonably well. And he's a guy that if they do meet Texas, I think that he's the one of the few guys in the country that can match up with Kevin Durant.
Absolutely. Huge. And that Durant is all Texas. I mean, that's a good player. Right. Ohio State's got some good players surrounding Odin. But when you look at a Georgetown, there's a lot of great players. That's another team who's got 3 or 4 guys averaging 10 points. You got
Hibbert, Wallace, Ewing.
Ewing's averaging 3 points, but he's still got a great name on the back of his jersey.
I like that team a lot. I mean, who knows? But I like them. I'm taking them over UCLA in the
Beautiful.
finals.
You, sir?
I got UCLA in the finals against Tar Heels, but I got to go with Tar Heels.
Very nice. All right, final question of the NCAA ramp up here. Do you guys see the Fighting Illini pulling the 5-12 upset?
I don't see it.
Really?
Not this year.
I'm not seeing it. I think they have a good matchup to pull it off. I just don't. I've just watched that team stink it up a little too much this year. Their defense, though, can be pretty suffocating.
So any Big Ten defense. Yeah. We're talking about a streaky ACC team in Virginia Tech. Yeah. And when you look at the rankings, I mean, the coaches poll has Illinois ahead of Virginia Tech. It's not a traditional 5-12. Personally, I don't think Illinois is that great this year. Warren Carter's all right. They got Brian Randall's all right. They're decent, but I still think they have enough to pull off that upset. I think, they have tournament experience. They've been in the tourney 8 years in a row. Virginia Tech hasn't been there since 1996. I think that one is ripe for the upset. You get in that big game, they have experience. Pretty much everyone on that team has had experience in the big game. Virginia Tech hasn't. I see Illinois getting it done.
Yeah, I mean, for me, the local team that I'm really pulling for is Southern Illinois. I could really see it happening this year. I could see them springing that upset. And there's crazy stuff. You got Bill Self, you have Weber, and then you have Lowry. I mean, that's exciting.
If Illinois,
those combinations.
Sure. If Illinois does what they're supposed to do, or they pull the upset and SIU does what they're supposed to do, you're looking at an SIU-Illinois matchup that would play big around here.
And then potentially, Kansas, Illinois, Kansas,
Jesus.
Illinois. So,
absolutely.
We'll see.
Very nice. Well, that's it for now. We'll get back to you on the state of the tourney as things start to unfold. For Mike and Andrew, I'm Mike, saying Yahoo for Hoops. My love, March.